Welcome back. It's time to check your weather with meteorologist Thomas Geboy. And Thomas, a much calmer start to the day. I'll take it.
Yeah, especially along the Wasatch Front. Now, there are some spots that are seeing at least a little bit of snow this morning, but we'll take you to the radar in just one moment. But I do want to at least talk about what we've seen over the last really 48 hours with the most likely what was the strongest storm system of the season to impact the Beehive State. Tooele, 26 inches of snow, and we even saw even higher snow drifts, and that was also the case in West Jordan, where we picked up 21 inches of snow. But anytime we get over a foot of snow at Salt Lake City International Airport, that is notable. We saw plenty of spots along the Wasatch Front pick up over a foot of snow. The northern Wasatch Front didn't do quite as well as the southern portions of the Wasatch Front, but everybody saw some healthy totals, and we also saw some very healthy totals up in our mountains as well. How about Sundance picking up over 40 inches of snow within the last 48 hours? Solitude getting close to 40, Powder Mountain over 2 feet of snow at 33. Alta picked up over 2 feet of snow, and even Bryan Head down in southern Utah picked up over a foot of snow. So that storm system that moved through over the last couple of days, it delivered to say the least, but we're getting at least a little bit of a break right now, at least along the Wasatch Front. Here's the current view outside of our station here at ABC4 News. We're sitting at 21 degrees with a southeasterly breeze. Actually might see a pretty nice sunrise out there this morning, but it's not as calm across the rest of the state. This is the view from Red Cliffs Lodge in Moab, and you can see looks like some residual snow on the deck right there in the distance, and we have some dark clouds around, as we do have at least a little bit of snow, mainly north of Moab at this point, north of the I-70 corridor, but we're also tracking isolated snow showers in the southwestern portion of the state, and as we move our way into the northernmost portion of the state, some light snow showers, generally in the high terrain, but we're seeing a little bit of light snow even around Cache Valley this morning. Again, north of I-70 around Moab, but in the southwestern portion of the state, we've seen a little bit of light snow around Cedar City. So if you're going to be traveling this morning, I'm still going to encourage you to build in some extra time just in case, not only because are we seeing some light snow in spots, but we also have some gusty conditions in areas, and with the snow that we've seen over the last couple of days, patchy blowing snow going to be a possibility this morning, which could create some issues out on the roadways. Most of the major thoroughfares at this point are looking good, but on those side streets and on those roads less frequently traveled, we still have some snow-covered roads out there. We've got another system arriving today, and we will see more chances for scattered snow showers, with the best chance being in the southern portion of the state. We actually have a winter storm warning currently in effect for our southern mountains, a winter weather advisory for south central Utah, the LaSalle and Abajo mountains, a winter weather advisory in effect. And for our northern mountains, that will begin later today, but will continue through at least the first portion of tomorrow. In our southern mountains, we could pick up 1 to 2 feet of snow, and we could maybe pick up more than half a foot of snow in our northern mountains. Now, I'm not thinking that we're going to see any significant totals in our valleys in northern Utah, but a trace to a couple of inches can't be ruled out, and even some minor accumulations can't be ruled out in St. George. We'll talk more about that in just a moment. As you get ready to head outside, though, not only do you want to build in just a little extra time, but you also want to make sure that you have extra layers. It is a cold start with just about everybody starting well below the freezing mark, and you're out the door forecast for the Wasatch Front. A slight chance from mid-morning into the early stretches of the afternoon, but then a slightly better chance once we get from midday through this afternoon. So we could see maybe some slippery conditions for the Thursday evening commute, and you're going to want that winter coat all day along the Wasatch Front, with a daytime high only coming in for the low 30s, which is more than 10 degrees below our seasonal average. A daytime high of 26. Outside of any wet weather, though, we'll see partly sunny to mostly cloudy skies. And that best chance for wet weather today will be down in southern Utah. So let's go ahead and begin the FUTURECAST 6 o'clock this morning. And as you see, as we go through 11 o'clock this morning, we really see things ramp up in the southern 2/3 of the state, generally south of the I-80 corridor. But then this afternoon, scattered snow showers a possibility across the entire state, including along the Wasatch Front. That can't be ruled out, with heavy snow expected to continue down around our southern mountains. Holding on to that chance even through tonight, could see some slippery conditions for the Friday morning commute. Things in northern Utah likely going to calm down just a little bit throughout the second half of the day on Friday, holding on to at least a slight chance while the active weather remains down south. Then as we go from Saturday and more specifically Sunday into Monday, got another storm system that will come our way, which will bring us more chances for wet weather across the entire state once again. As for the snow potential through tonight and through tomorrow, again, the southwestern portion of the state likely going to do the best, with the southern mountains doing the best overall, with some minor accumulations being at least a possibility in our northern Utah valleys. And St. George could see anywhere from a trace to 3 inches, southern valleys 2 to 5. That includes areas around Kanab as well. Mountain valleys 3 to 7, southern mountains 12 to 24. As we're in that winter storm warning, central valleys 1 to 3, the central mountains 5 to 10, northern mountains 4 to 8, and the Cottonwoods could see 6 to 12 and maybe isolated up to 14. So while the northern mountains won't do quite as well compared to the southern mountains, anytime we could pick up over a half a foot, that's not too bad. In St. George, the chance for snow showers for today, chance of rain and snow showers on Friday, and then chance of mainly rain on Saturday as temperatures will gradually moderate with more of a southerly breeze the next few days. Looks to be mostly calm on Monday ahead of what could be more active weather heading into the middle of next week. Then along the Wasatch Front, the chance for scattered snow showers today. The best chance will be during the second half of today through the early portions of Friday. Then we get partly sunny skies on our Saturday. It's a chance later in the day on Sunday. Then active weather likely carries us into the first half of next week with some up and down temperatures. Will be moderating over the next few days. Then temperatures more so holding steady in the mid to upper 30s into early next week.